We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Tonight, an NFC North rivalry renewed. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
What's cool about Jordan's story, too, Kate, is he's officially moved beyond the story of how his career began, of sitting and waiting for his opportunity to shine. Now we just get to celebrate all these shining moments, showing off the talent that he's got.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 26-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They stick with Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Now Love on the play fake. That one's complete over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Love with it on 1st down. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down throw. Here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Love out of the shotgun. This is on target to Christian Watson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Yeah, it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Design quarterback run here. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind, double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Shotgun now for Love. This one's caught. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. But I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Josh Blackwell to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, there are often times, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's got to take the spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Escapes the defender. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Gets his target. That's DJ Moore. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Off the play fake, Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Packers on top early. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running behind center with Swift. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Going run again with Swift. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. 1st down, Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
A gain of 24 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and goal, Swift. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
6-yard line.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. Looking, and the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Santos' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brooks now on the return. Jukes away from 1. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. First and 10 from the 32. Play action, Love. Connects on the crosser. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Love from the gun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Untranslatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. And downfield, he's got it, so that stops. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Stick it in the air, Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
2nd and 3 now. Drawing up the design keeper. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
3rd and 1 now. Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll give the Packers the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Quick throw out wide by Love. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers drive their lead to 11.
Bears 3.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bears offense out there for their 2nd drive of the contest. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Williams throwing again here on second down. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Six yards to go here. It's third down. Throw here, third down. Have the first down and even more. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Again, it's Williams. Odunze's got it right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Second down now, they need 7. To the air yet again, Williams. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. Third quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play.
Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Williams has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. And the shotgun, a give to Swift. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On play action, Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Williams will look to throw. Passes man, it's a Dunze. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be first down Chicago.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it into, and he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Ben Johnson dialing it up. They're going to try for the 2-point conversion.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
14. Bears 11.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And this is Savion Williams on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
At the 28-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Love now off the play action. On target to Musgrave. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
They've got first down here from the 36. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. They're calling together a yard there. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now Love on the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Love out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. They've got first down here from the 36. They go counter, it's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And that one doesn't get him much, giving maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 51-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Blackwell now to return it. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
First down, Williams. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Bears first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
They're going to run here. Kylan got it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be first down Bears.
First down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
First down, Williams to throw. This is Loveland working the right side. And he can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Working inside the red zone. Now here he goes. And he'll go down here at the 16.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now an inside handoff to Swift. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears down by a touchdown. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Bears first down. First and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and goal. They've got 4 chances to tie this one up. Here he is to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears find a way to tie it late. So it was touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives him the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
18. Packers 17.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just serves it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
So first and 10 now from the 30. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They stick with Jacobs. They stop him at the 39. No first yet, but they've got 3rd and very short coming up.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Man in motion here. To throw. That's caught for the first. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
29 yards. First down, Green Bay.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run, Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Setting up to pass. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown, Packers.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for two, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Blackwell now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. New set of downs for him from the 31. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. He reaches the sideline. Clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, Williams. No one open on that play, so he's going to chuck this to another county.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. One of the tight ends motions right. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. That was brought in by Burton. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Chicago.